Good morning. My name is Dr. Elise. As you can tell, I've just woken up. I'm going to run you through what a chiropractor does in the morning to warm up their spine. No equipment needed, except if you have a yoga mat, that's going to make it a lot more comfortable. So I always start with laying down because I've just woken up and I don't feel like getting up. So I always start on my back. And what we're going to do is we're basically just going to curl our tailbone up off the ground until we reach kind of our scapulars, and then we're just going to glide down again. So you take a breath in. As you exhale, you're squeezing your abdominals in through the pelvic floor, men as well, and then you're lifting. So you're just trying to go segment by segment at a time. There's no rush. Squeeze and lift. So notice how I'm not just doing this, I'm moving. See what happens to my pelvis? Segmentally. If you want to, at the top you can add a little hip opener and roll down. So that's your first exercise. I like to do 10 of them. Squeezing of the abdominals before you do any other movement during the day helps protect your spine. Okay, so obviously chiropractor, I'm going to tell you how to protect and warm up your spine. Okay, once we've done 10 of those, we're going to move into roll ups. So the same concept, except we're doing a sit up at the same time. So your pelvis is still going to stay tucked in and locked. We don't want your stomach to be bulging out when we do this. So basically plant both of your feet firmly on the ground, shoulder width apart, and then you're basically just going to do a really nice slow roll up, and then we're going to lift the arms at the top. And then we're going to slow roll down, segment by segment, squeezing the abdominals the whole time. So you're going to get some nice length through your arms. Exhale, squeeze the stomach, and then lift through the posture, arms, length through the neck. Slow down. Inhale, and then we're going to exhale. Tuck the chin. Stomach stays nice and flat, tucked in, spine towards belly button, and then you're going to come up and extend. Exhale all the way back down. Okay, so you're going to roll through 10 of these. As you're doing them, try not to let your legs come out. You want to keep them that shoulder width apart. If you feel the legs collapsing, you're not turning your lower abdominals and your psoas muscles on properly. So you want to imagine that there's a band around here. If you can't do that, put the band around, okay? So you're going to go through 10 of those. Now you've kind of warmed up through your spine. A really nice exercise for the hips. I call them window wipers, obviously, you can tell why. We want that beautiful hip mobility. So if you can't sit like this, okay, just do the best that you can. If your legs have to be out here and you just try and move one at a time, you can do that. But if you're able to, trying to move through both of them at the same time. And really push. You want to push both of your glutes and your hip bones down into the ground so that you get the stretch through the front and the back. Okay? Then just to keep it in a nice little sequence, we're just going to move into a cat-cow. Regular cat-cow, except I really want you to focus on when you're squeezing, that you're squeezing the abdominals, and then when you're arching, that you're getting a nice stretch through the front of your neck as well. Okay? So when you're pushing up, you're squeezing, sucking, vacuuming your abdominals in as much as you can, squeezing through your pelvic floor, and then the head comes up. Eyes, we want the gaze to come up as well. Breath in. You can also tuck the toes, round through the shoulders, push all of that energy through your shoulder blades. Exhale, eyes come up. Okay, just run through 10, 10, 10, 10. Okay. Once you've done 10 of those, we're going to move into the side body, and that's literally going to be the last thing. It's going to take you 5 to 7 minutes to do this, and it'll set you up for the rest of your day. So I might show this from the side. So basically it's like your cat-cow, except you're just going to round to the side. So I'll show you from this angle. You're going to round to the side. So you do your normal cat-cow, as you would, but we're just going to stretch to the side. So from this angle, you're in this position, and then we're just stretching to the side. So you're just getting a lengthening through your, I call them your back straps. People would always ask, like, how do I stretch my back? This is how you stretch your back. Okay, so we've warmed it up with the articulations. And it's quite nice just to hang out here because you get a really nice stretch through your lat and the side body as well. And just hang out. You can do 3 minutes on each side if you like, but if you're pressed for time, you can keep it a little bit more dynamic. And by dynamic, I mean you can just walk from side to side. But it's quite nice to just hang out there for a little bit. Alrighty, so there you go. 5 to 7 minutes of an easy stretch every morning will help set you up for your day. Enjoy!